Introducing his opponent in the red corner, Mokaev.
And it's main event time here at Celtic Gladiator. I am Luke Barnett here, joined by Brian Lacey in the commentary box, and we finally get, after a long day's action here at Celtic Gladiator, to the main event. Mokaev taking on David Jones. Mokaev being someone who's not struggled to find fights through this COVID period. I believe this will be the fourth fight of the year for him. So turning around rapidly, turning professional this year, managing to get 4 fights in. And this is an extremely talented young man. Obviously going through the IMAF system, being a 2-time world champion there. Representing the UK. Originally obviously from Dagestan. Training out of Aspire in Liverpool, along other places as well, representing KHK. A man that has been hard to match in the past, but David Jones standing up to the challenge here, trying to shock the world. Happy man, David Jones, giving me a smile and 2 thumbs up as he's about to face probably the toughest rival he's seen in his career. Mokaev has made some big claims, putting himself through a lot of pressure, under a lot of pressure, saying he wants to be the youngest ever UFC world champion. So every step he takes towards that goal begins here, obviously contracted under Brave as well.
So this is our main event of the evening, a professional contest at a catch weight of 64 kilograms, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first in the blue corner, he has a record of no wins against 1 loss, representing Chester MMA and Unit 1 MMA, Dave Scrappy Jones! And his opponent across the cage with a perfect record of 3 wins and no losses, representing Team KHK and Aspire MMA, Mohammed the Punisher Mokaev! Your referee in charge, Paul Crossley.
David Scrappy Jones trying to upset the MMA world tonight, taking on Mokaev. Bouncing ready to go, as I am joined by Brian Lacey here in the commentary box. Quick start from Mokaev coming forward, taking the center of the cage.
Applying that pressure early, and Dave Scrappy Jones, he has been nothing but a joy to talk to, and in preparation for this, taking this fight on short notice, very aware of the challenge in front of him, but embracing the opportunity to share the cage with Mokaev, and he says any man can be beaten.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is MMA, but Mokaev coming straight forward, a heavy right followed by that high head kick.
Yeah, likes to mix up the punches and high kicks, does Mokaev, before he gets to his pattern in wrestling, wants to show off some striking. Nice right hand there, and makes an angle on the exit.
And his last fight for me against Jamie Kelly showed the evolution of that striking, how loose he's becoming, how well rounded. Look at the switcher stance, the angles, threatening feints, and then following up.
Scrappy having a go himself as well.
Oh, big jump knee, that's a heavy shot.
Landed flush on the chin.
Oof. Dave Jones still in this though. Mokaev
very mature there, taking his time, working through the guard. Feel like David Jones is still in a lot of pain from that knee.
That was a clean
lot of blood
there.
coming from the head as well.
Yeah, that was a solid strike there from Mokaev. Now wrapping up the body, wrapping up the head to work on the body.
Feel like Mokaev really taking his time when he could finish this fight.
And you look at somebody who's been active throughout this madness that's going on with the world. This is his 4th professional MMA fight in 2020. Add to that his 23-0 record. There's a lot of blood.
Feel like David Jones has had enough here with this.
I think that's it. Tap there from David Jones.
It all comes from that flying knee.
Yeah,
absolutely devastating strike. A lot of blood pouring out the head as we see the cut revealed for David Jones.
And wow, he is as game as they come, but Mokaev is the real deal, without a doubt.
Flying knee finish. I mean, you could call it anything else. He took his time for it to unveil itself, but that absolutely thunderous knee that come up has caused a massive cut to David Jones, and not only a cut, but he's still dazed from that shot. His hand didn't leave his face afterwards. You can see that one little shot around the end, and he'd had enough.
But what a shot it was as well. But there we have it. Mokaev takes the victory. Again, that's 4-0 to have 4 professional fights since he turned pro, which I believe was only in maybe June of this year.
Yeah, I think within 6 months he's managed to do it as well. Up against COVID, up against everything he can be up against, he's managed to fit in 4 this year. Maybe we'll see a 5th in December, we never know.
Well, he's just got a thumbs up there from Dave Jones, just getting seen to just trying to stifle the blood in there.
Here we'll get to see the flying knee. Great angles and work here from Mohamed Mokaev, and there it is. That switch knee up the middle, lands flush, and that's all it took. These were just for good measure. Very patient and calm and professional from Mokaev as he works his way around the guard, looks to time up in a triangle. But the fight was finished as soon as that knee landed. Great work from the young prospect, and you can see why people are talking about him. Just the confidence that he has, the way he carries himself, the professionalism that he exudes as he's welcomed there.
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never back down, man. I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fate. She look better in bed. And I'ma rock this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging. Don't you forget.
Mohamed Mokaev to take himself to 4-0 within a 6 or 7 month period. You got to hold your hands up to David Jones, taking this fight on short notice, knowing what he was up against, trying to upset the world. Another victory here for Mohamed Mokaev here at Celtic Gladiator. Lockdown, Throwdown 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee called a stop to the action at 1 minute 27 due to taps to strikes. Your winner, Mohamed Mokaev!
And Mohamed Mokaev picking up his 4th victory of the year. Fantastic work for him. Easy work. Under 2 minutes to get the victory. And you can see why everyone is really excited about that young man. And I'll wait for Brian Lacey to join me back in the commentary box. We have had a day filled with action here at Celtic Gladiator, Lockdown Throwdown 2. It has been a long afternoon on Sunday. Anyone who has joined us throughout the entirety of the show, I tip my hat to you. Enjoying a cup of tea or a couple of wines, depending who you are. But it has been an honour for me sitting here and witnessing this carnage in front of us on a Sunday afternoon, alongside me with Brian Lacey.
Superb day and night of action, and once again credit to the whole team that put this on. Thank you to every single person that bought the pay-per-view, has shared the links, has supported this event and the fighters within it. Without you this is not possible, but that man stands at 4-0, analysing his work even now with Dean Garnett. But that was such a shot. There was, I mean, credit to Dave Jones for stepping in, but that was a big bit of punishment, and Dean Garnett looks happy with the work. Phenomenal night. Thank you for joining us. We will be back. More announcements to come, or more events to come, as this madness keeps unfolding in the world that we are living in right now. But once again, from me, Brian Lacey, and from Luke Barnett, thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.